Yamaha. And by Power Pole. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the stage, Dave Mercer!
Orange, Texas, happy to be back here. How are you guys doing today? It is a hot, hot day here. Yesterday, I was in northern Saskatchewan shooting a Northern Pike show in the snow, and I'm here today. So you want to talk about culture shock, but what a great venue to come to. You guys always roll out the red carpet, always giant, giant crowds, and I know the goal this week is to beat the all-time record for crowds, so we'll see how that works out. But we are ready to weigh some anglers. You ready to meet them, ladies and gentlemen? This is the Bass Pro Shop's a Bassmaster Elite presented by Econo Lodge. One more time, are you ready? Our first angler from Gunnersville, Alabama, the G-Man, Gerald Swindle.
Hands on your head while you working up the flow. You know the mama choosing as I walk through the door.
5 fish for Gerald Swindle to start off this weigh-in. Best thing about weighing in first, you're the leader, but he's going to stay up there with 9 pounds, 8 ounces. A great start to things for G. G, great start to things here. You know, we've been here several times before, and you know you keep around that 10-pound mark daily. You're going to be in this thing till the end.
It is. Unfortunately, that 9.8 doesn't reflect what I did today. I actually had 11.8, but I had too many fish in live well, so I just had to take a 2-pound penalty, and it's a dumb thing to do on this river. I kind of got caught up and just miscounted. I got the G-Force culling system, and I just, I don't know, man. You just overlook one here or there. Next thing you know, I did it. So when you do that, the proper thing to do is you got to stop, notify the tournament director, and call Chuck. You got to coil back down and start all over again. So I went from having a really good start to all of a sudden somebody kicked me right in the shin like a little bitty short dude and hit me in the head with a lead bat. So all day I've been battling it back. And, if I thought if I could stay around 9 pounds a day with a penalty, you could go out tomorrow and try to catch a big bag, which would be a 9 or 10 pounds here. But that's no reflection to what the fans and the people are in Louisiana. So don't let that take it away from what you guys bring to fishing. These are the best fans we ever see. So when people talk about not fishing Louisiana, it ain't got nothing to do with the fans. It's just a situation with the law, but it's good to see everybody out here.
Always great to have you here, and look forward to seeing you tomorrow. From Port St. Joe, Florida, the Honey Badger, Randall Tharp. Randall Tharp bringing us a limit of fish here today. Limit's going to be key in this tournament. If it's anything like our past visits here to the Sabine River, it's going to be tight. 8 pounds and 9 ounces in second place, but right in there in the mix.
Yeah, it's not too bad. I mean, I had one really good bite today about an hour ago, and it didn't make it into the bag or in my boat. So, you learn a little bit each day. I learned a lot today. I had a couple things going on that didn't pan out, and I learned a few more. So that's what tournament fishing's about. We'll go out there tomorrow and hopefully catch a decent bag of fish.
Go cool off. We'll see you back here tomorrow morning from Del Rio, Texas. Ray Hanselman Jr. Another limit of fish for Ray Hanselman Jr. And the state of Texas has been very good to him. Made our top 12 at our last Texas event and comes in here to Orange, Texas with 5 fish for 11 pounds, 4 ounces. Your brand new leader, Ray Hanselman Jr. Home state living, working out good for him. Our brand new tournament leader, 11 pounds. It's going to keep you right in the top of that leaderboard.
Yeah, it's all relative. Species. Orange, y'all got a great fishery back here, and just take care of it. I mean, probably caught 25 or 30 redfish while I was here in practice, and a few today. It's fun,
Great start to things. Keep it rolling. We'll see you tomorrow from Palatka, Florida. Former Geico Bassmaster Classic qualifier, Cliff Prince. 2 fish here today. Rally day tomorrow. You figured out the go-to plan tomorrow? 2-1 today.
Oh, man, I've been having too many of those rallies come back on the second day. So with the low as the weights are going to be on this deal, nobody's out of it. They catch a couple decent fish. So go back tomorrow.
Seen you do it before. I'd love to see you do it again. From Brookville, Indiana, Bill Lowen. Bill Lowen with the limited fish. Got to figure he's going to be in the mix here on this river. 5 fish for Bill Lowen on day number 1. 9 pounds, 11 ounces. And early on in this weigh-in, weights are looking very, very good, but not very shocking. With nearing 10 pounds, a lot of these guys might be weighing in early. We'll see how it shakes out. 9-11, had to be happy with that for day 1 in the Sabine River.
You know, it's an awesome start, but that river out there is tough. You know, last time we were here on the first day, I had 11 pounds, and I zeroed the second day. So it's definitely a stingy river, but there's a lot of fish in it, and it's fun. But I feel right at home, you know, running around in that aluminum boat. It's like everywhere I look, there's another express boat running around. So I'm just going to go do what I do, fish shallow, and see what happens.
Great start to things. From Blacksburg, South Carolina, Andy Montgomery. Andy, good day today?
I guess okay. I don't know what's good.
Well, we'll find out here in a second. Really good is 11 pounds, 4 ounces, and that's our tournament leader, Ray Hanselman Jr. Andy Montgomery comes in on day number 1 with 5 fish for 7-13. Going to put you in 5th place right now and keep you in the mix.
Yeah, I'll have a chance tomorrow. That's all you can ask for. Just one time when you flip in one of them trees and your line jumps a foot, please don't be a mudfish. Please be a bass. Y'all take care.
We'll see you tomorrow. The reigning and defending Toyota Bassmaster Angler of the Year from Rathdrum, Idaho, the prodigy Brandon Polinick. Brandon Polinick with 5 fish here today. This is a 4-day event. 108 anglers fished the first 2 days, and then we cut it to 50 on Saturday. 6-9 today. Going to put you 6th right now.
Gonna have some work to do the next couple days if we're gonna stay in this thing, but it can happen quick. It can happen quick here, and that's what I'm hoping for. I'm just going to keep running, keep fishing new water, see if I can't run into them.
All right, wish you luck. See you back here tomorrow. Here's a legend, a former Classic champion from North Carolina, David Fritz. David Fritz. 3 fish for David Fritz here on day number 1. For the former Geico Bassmaster class. Tomorrow.
Well, I do. You know, I've been probably the worst day of practice I've had. I caught about 8 pounds, but it just we got a different tide today, and I made the wrong decision this morning, and so anyway, we'll adjust a little bit and see if we can get caught up.
All right, we look forward to seeing you back here tomorrow. From Auburn, California, give me a little love for Skeet Reese. 5 fish for Skeet Reese here on day number 1. A great start to things. And if I remember correctly, had a great start last time we were here. This river works well for Skeet Reese. 5 fish on day number 1, looking for 11 pounds, 5 ounces. To take the lead away from Ray Hanselman Jr. 12 pounds, 2 ounces, and a brand new leader in Skeet Reese. Starting this tournament off right, 12 pounds and 2 ounces for the former Geico Bassmaster Classic champion. We're going to weigh that for Phoenix Boats Big Bass. Not going to take that over, but leading the whole deal. Got to be happy with this start, Skeet.
I'm really happy about this start. I went out there trying to catch 6-7 pounds today, so to catch 12, I doubled what I had expected. So I'll go fish again tomorrow, see what I can catch. If I can go catch a decent bag, trying to duplicate 12 pounds in this place. I don't know if it's possible, but I'm going to go out there and swing around, and they choke on my cricket. I'm going to whack them.
I look forward to seeing you back here tomorrow. 4-time Bassmaster winner. Let me hear it for Jacob Porosnik. Do good. 5 fish for Jacob Porosnik on day number 1. 5 fish for 6 pounds, 8 ounces, puts you inside the top 10, and should keep you right in the mix.
Why are you sitting down? You act like it's hot or something.
No, I'm just being lazy, that's all. They put a chair there. Someone's got to sit in it.
I don't know if that's going to be enough. You know, this place is actually, you know, I think the fish are kind of growing up a little bit, but you know, like I said, you got to get that 2.5 or 3 pound bite, and you know, today just never happened. I think I caught 10 or 12 keepers, but you know, it's just one of the things. Just it's a grinder, you know. Keep your head down and go fishing. So, well, like I said, fish clean. Don't have any regrets. So we'll get after them again tomorrow.
Hey, I have to explain something. I'm sitting on a chair because I screwed up my back. My back's really bad, so I'm in pain up here. But look on the screen. The good thing about me sitting on a chair, for the first time you ever weighed in, you look taller than me.
Yeah, exactly.
So that's why I'm doing it, just for you. From Laurel, Mississippi, let me hear it for Paul Elias. Paul Elias, the heavyweight champion of professional bass fishing, holds the all-time weight record and bringing us 5 fish here today. Was it a grind to get those 5, Paul?
Yeah, it was. Caught a lot of fish, man. They got the fish. They just need some inches on them.
6 pounds, 15 ounces, going to keep you in the top 10 right now and hopefully into the mix all the way through to the weekend. Our next angler all the way from Holt, Michigan, Chad Pipkins. 5 fish here today for Chad Pipkins, and did the 12-inch limit deal help this time? We're seeing a lot more limits, or is the fishing just a little bit better? 8 pounds, 6 ounces today puts them in the top 10 in 6th place currently. We'll let you hold up one of those fish. For all our viewers watching online on Bassmaster.com. 8-6, happy with that?
Definitely happy with that. Last time I didn't get to come here and weigh in because I didn't bring a bass to the scale, so it feels good to come out here and see you guys. Thank you for coming out, and yeah, the 12-inch size limit helps. There's a lot of fish out there. There's just not a lot of big fish, but you're going to see some giant ones here. The place is healthy, and looking forward to getting after it tomorrow.
Looking forward to seeing how it all works out for you. I know you're going to get loud. The pride of Pierre Part, Louisiana, the Cajun baby, Cliff Crochet. Cliff Crochet, a tough start on day number 1. 2 fish, 3 short of a limit, and I know anytime you get this close to your home state, that's not the goal.
Yeah, disappointing today. You know, fishing my home state is kind of a touchy subject. I hope we can get our stuff together in Louisiana, and because I love to show the world what's over there. Texas is nice, but we got some good stuff across the river. I hope we get to fish it one day.
I sure hope you do as well. Here he is, the reigning and defending, 2-time defending Geico Bassmaster Classic champion from Grant, Alabama, Jordan Lee. Jordan Lee bringing us a limit of fish, and tell me about day number 1 on the Sabine River.
Day number 1 at the Sabine, it was this was about what I planned on catching, 7.5 pounds. I mean, that was you know, it's been a pretty tough week, obviously, and you just have to fish hard all day. I caught them on a lot of different baits. And, you know, just capitalize on the bites you get.
7 pounds, 6 ounces for day number 1. An Elite Series rookie from North Carolina, Jake Whitaker. Jake Whitaker with 5 fish here today. Tournament leader, Skeet Reese, 12 pounds, 2 ounces, but Jake's going to throw his hat in the mix. 10 pounds, 2 ounces, and he moves into 3rd place currently with 10 pounds and 2 ounces. Having a pretty decent rookie season here in the Elite Series. Got to be happy with that?
Yeah, got the first 2 out of the way. Those weren't so hot for me, but the last 3 have been okay. Still got to do good tomorrow, so we're going to go out and grind it out, see if we can't do a little bit of the same tomorrow.
Love to see you here all the way through to Sunday. From Coleman, Alabama, a 3-time Bassmaster Bass Pro Shops champion from Coleman, Alabama, Jesse Wiggins. Jesse, 5 fish today. Are there 5 right ones?
I got 2 of the right ones, and I got 3 that I probably should have got rid of, but I don't know. It's a decent start. I'll take it.
Great start. 9 pounds, 8 ounces. Puts him in 5th place currently. $9.8, great start to things, and you keep catching them like that, you'll be here all the way to Sunday.
I hope so. I don't know. I got fortunate and caught 2 decent ones today, so I don't know. We'll go try it again tomorrow.
See you back here tomorrow from Reed Springs, Missouri. Let's hear it for a former TTBC champion, the Snowman, Brian Snowden. Brian Snowden bringing us another limit of fish here today. 5 fish on day number 1.
Need a text or something?
Bring it. 9 pounds of 5 ounces puts him in 7th place currently. $9.5, and he's sitting in 7th place. Tournament leader remains Skeet Reese with 12 pounds 2 ounces. And I'll say one thing, early in the weigh-in, it looks like the Sabine River's fishing a little better this time around, weight-wise.
Well, we've got a lot of clear water, so even though you've taken out Louisiana, we've got a lot more places to fish. You know, usually in the spring, it's all about finding clear water because of all the spring rains. But now we can fish all over, so it's been kind of nice. Just wish the air conditioner would come on.
I hear you. We'll see you back here tomorrow. From Gonzales, Louisiana, let me hear it for the Hack Attack, Greg Hackney. Greg Hackney with 5 fish here today on day number 1. It looks like 5 good ones. Watts the scales, needs 12 pounds, 3 ounces to take the lead away from Skeet Reese. 16 pounds, 3 ounces. 16-3, and Hackney obliterates them on day number 1. Well, that's like catching a 17-pounder in California. That fish, 5 pounds, 14 ounces, leading the tournament, leading Phoenix Boats Big Bass, and there was some talk about this being a stingy fishery, but I guess when you catch them like that, you can't complain.
Well, I was just fortunate, got a couple good bites, but it was still pretty stingy today. I didn't catch a whole bunch of fish. I started off the morning pretty right and caught that big one, and it just kind of got laid back and went fishing. I feel like it's going to progressively get tougher as the week goes on.
Well, you basically got a day's worth of weight, a head start on that one fish. Hot off a win in our last event, a former Elite Series Rookie of the Year from Panama City, Florida, Drew Benton. 5 fish for Drew Benton here on day number 1. Elite Series champion Drew Benton. How does that sound?
Sounds pretty good.
And Classic qualifier. He picked the right one to win. 6-14, going to put you in 14th place and going to keep you in the mix.
Yeah, it was actually opposite the way I thought it was going to go. I thought I was going to catch some better quality and just not be able to catch the limit. But I got caught up catching those little ones early and kind of messed up my day. So I'm going to change it up tomorrow and see what happens.
Love to see you here through to Sunday. From Park Hill, Oklahoma, 5-time Bassmaster winner, Jason Christie. Three fish for Jason Christie here today. 4 pounds, 2 ounces. And when you see guys like Hackney weighing that 5'12" or whatever, 5'14", I mean, that's almost like having a head start, a day's worth of head start here.
Yeah, he's pretty good looking fishing on Saturday. And, you know, it tops the day off for me to come in and weigh right behind him. You know, the water changed a lot where I was fishing. It came up, and I just couldn't get bit. That's the 3 bites I had. And the bad thing is, I got to go back tomorrow because I got nothing else to do. So it just takes one good day to get to Saturday, and
love to see you here all the way through to Sunday. From Erie, PA, our next angler, a former TTBC champion, Dave Lefebvre. 5 fish for Dave Lefebvre. How was the Sabine River today, Dave?
Oh, it was tough. I caught so many fish. I had to catch 80 fish today, just tons of small ones, but it's a blast. This was my first time here, so I've read a lot about it. It's almost like famous to me, you know, just getting out there on the water. Was pretty cool, and I appreciate all you fishermen here today. We're fishing the Louisiana side. It was pretty cool to see, you know, so we appreciate you guys.
7 pounds, 5 ounces today, and we'll see you back here tomorrow. From Tulsa, Oklahoma, former Geico Bassmaster Classic qualifier, James Elam. 5 fish today for James Elam. They only have to be 16 pounds, 4 ounces to take the lead. How ridiculous is that for a day 1 lead here?
It's pretty impressive, I must say that. That is probably the smallest limit I've ever weighed in, so that's impressive too.
5 pounds, 10 ounces, puts you in the top 20, and going to be in it right through to the end here if you can keep it together. Our next angler from Tennessee, won the first 2 Elite Series events he fished, Jacob Wheeler. Originally from Indianapolis, Indiana. And one thing this guy was born to do, and that is win tournaments. And if you look at his tournament record, the youngest guy to ever win the Forest Wood Cup. 5 fish today for 8-3, and once again going to be in the mix here, Jacob.
Hey, man, 8 pounds, I'll tell you what, that does not tell a tale. Today it was an absolute grind. Caught a lot of fish, but, you know, I went out this morning and I said, man, if I can catch 8 pounds, I'll be pretty happy. When you hook one, I hooked one today. I'm reeling it in. I'm like, oh, it's a giant. It's a giant. I get in the boat. It's 162. And I'm like, ding. All right, let's go. So we're going to get out there tomorrow and see if we can catch a bigger bag. But, man, 8 pounds, it's tough. It's tough. We had a lot of time.
That's going to keep you in it, though. The only international angler ever to win the Classic, Takahiro Amore. 5 fish for Tak here today. 5 fish on day number 1, 8 pounds even, puts you in 12th place and should keep you in the thick of things.
I'll wait and see tomorrow. I mean, we beat it up pretty good this price.
Good start for today. We look forward to seeing you back here tomorrow from Mount Carmel, Tennessee. Former Bass Pro Shops Bassmaster Open champion David Mullins. 5 fish for David Mullins. Five fish here today for David Mullins. 10 pounds, 8 ounces. A great start to things. Anytime you get in double digits on the Sabine River, you're going to be in the mix right till the very end. A great start for David Mullins. 10-8, and like I said, anytime you're in double digits, Sabine River, you got to be happy with that.
Dude, anytime I catch him on top,
we'll see you back here tomorrow from Spring Grove, Illinois. Elite Series rookie Chris Grove.
You sit down?
5 fish today for Chris Grove, his first season on the Bassmaster Elite Series. 8-13, another great bag of fish. And Sabine River, if you watch these weigh-ins the last 2 times we've been here, the weight's so much better this time around. 8-13, and that puts you in 10th place currently, and we're a quarter way through the weigh-in, so great start to things.
Thanks, Dave. Thanks. Just need to make it happen tomorrow, maybe get a big bite or two, and be fishing Saturday.
Love to see you here Saturday, maybe even Sunday. From Benton, Arkansas, give me a little love for Stetson Blaylock. Five fish for Stetson Blaylock here on day number 1. The goal to make it through the first 2 days. 6:15, gonna keep you in the 50 cut right now in 18th place. And can you do it again tomorrow? That's always the question here.
Yeah, I don't know, man. It seems like the big bite here is really key, and I just haven't gotten one. You know, I'm in the right area, but just didn't get the bite. Tomorrow's a new day.
I wish you luck and look forward to seeing you back here tomorrow. From Phoenix, Arizona, he won the first Elite Series event he fished. B. Height, Brett Height. 5 fish for B. Height. 7 pounds, 8 ounces. Puts you in 16th place right now, and that's going to keep you in the mix, you think?
Yeah, it's tough out there, but I happen to catch a decent one, but and just go out there and try to do it again, try to, make that top 50 and just keep on climbing up that leaderboard and hopefully get some points and head up north where it's cool.
Go enjoy a cool beverage. We'll see you back here tomorrow. From Gunnersville, Alabama, 2-time Elite Series champion Justin Lucas.
No, I wasn't here.
Don't believe what you see on social media, ladies and gentlemen. Lucas, and if you follow his Instagram account, you saw a giant he caught in pre-fish, and it looked all good until you realized that he was wearing a hoodie, and nobody on earth wears a hoodie here this time of year.
Back and picks her up, and if anybody wants to know, it's that last ditch on the right before you get to the Gulf. 7-pounders everywhere,
all over, loaded. He's saving it for Sunday. From Waco, Texas, a 2008 Geico Bassmaster Classic champion Alton Jones. 5 fish for Elton Jones here on day number 1. A 6-time Bassmaster winner and a 19-time Classic qualifier brings us 9 pounds 6 ounces, puts him in 10th place, and flirting with double digits here today. 10th place with 9 pounds 6 ounces. Be very interesting when you compare the day 1 weigh-in last time we were here. I mean, it seems like a lot more weights flirting with that 10-pound mark than we've seen ever in the past here.
Well, the reason for that is before, with only weighing in 14 fish, it was hard to fill that limit. So now if you can get 3 of those 14 inchers and put a couple of 12 or 13s with them, that boosts the weight up a little bit, which, it'll boost the check weight up. It's not going to have an effect on what it'll take to win. It would have taken the same either way.
All right, well, I hope you're in the mix when we're deciding that winner come Sunday. A 9-time FLW Tour champion from Redlands, California, Brent Ayler. Brent Ayler with 5 fish here today. Start this event off. Were they the 5 right ones?
I mean, they're bass.
That's definitely the right one here. 7 pounds even puts you in 21st place and should keep you in the thick of things to battle out tomorrow.
You know, I'm not completely out of it. I mean, you catch a decent stringer, you're going to move up a long ways here. But it was kind of a grind. I mean, I was expecting it to be like that. I was hoping for 1 or 2 more better bites. I didn't get them, so I'm just scratching right there about middle of the pack. And, hopefully tomorrow I'll get 2 good bites, and I'll be up there and get a check and fish day 3.
Love to see you here all the way through to Sunday. From Wetumpka, Alabama, the Rooster, Greg Vinson. Five fish for Greg Vinson, the former Geico Bassmaster Classic qualifier. As good, better, or worse than pre-fish, Greg?
Maybe a little worse, actually. I got
9 pounds 7 ounces. If that's worse, look out. A great start to things. Puts him in 10th place, and that fish right there, a major reason why. I'm not going to take over Phoenix Boats Big Bass because Hackney caught that 514, but got to be happy with day 1 performance.
Oh, yeah, those are game changers, man. It's a grind, and I came during the 2-day pre-fishing, and it paid off. It taught me a little bit about, some areas that had some fish and maybe how to fish them. And, I got a couple of good bites today, but I had trouble actually filling out with solid keepers. I just got 3 small keepers today, and that's probably where I was lacking today, was just getting those, bigger than average keepers would have helped a lot. But we'll go back out tomorrow and grind a little bit more and see what happens.
See you back here tomorrow. Make sure to come watch weigh-in tomorrow. Our 5-time Bassmaster winner from San Mateo, Florida, Big Show, Terry Scroggins. 5 fish for Big Show here on day number 1. 5 fish for 5 pounds, 12 ounces, puts you in 28th place and battling it away tomorrow.
Yeah, I had those by 8:30 this morning. I figured I'd get it a Natchez and try to find a 2-pounder. I'll go get a kicker, but I never did find one today.
Hopefully you get a couple of them tomorrow. We'll see you back here tomorrow from Vinelands, New Jersey, the Jersey boy, Adrian Avina. Adrian Avina with another limit of fish. I may have said limit more times in this weigh-in than I said an entire weigh-in the last time we were here. 5 fish on day number 1. 5 fish for 6 pounds 4 ounces, puts you in 28th place currently. And can you get him again tomorrow?
I caught them quick. I ran that Bass Cat Suzuki all the way to Houston, and let me tell you, I do a lot of saltwater fishing, man. I can't tell you how many dolphins, and I was probably had that Suzuki in more saltwater than freshwater, but it's possible. Yeah, and they proved that the last few years. Over there in Houston has some quality, and I'm going to get ahead. I'm going to make that run again. I can't say enough about that 4-stroke motor. And I had to get gas one time. I know there was another guy over there, Crete. He was over there. He had to get gas twice. So it just says how it performs. And, I'm looking forward to it. We'll see what happens.
See you back here tomorrow. From Pike Road, Alabama, originally from Louisiana, Keith Poche. Keith Poche on day number 1, 5 fish. Got the 5 right ones, Keith?
No, not quite.
5 fish here today. 7 pounds, 12 ounces. Put you in the top 20 and going to keep you in the mix.
Yeah, I'll take it. I mean, I didn't get a good bite today, but, you know, a lot of small fish. And this place got a ton of fish. It's just the big ones far few between. But hopefully we'll get a good one tomorrow.
Look forward to seeing you back here tomorrow. From Donald, South Carolina, the 2015 Geico Bassmaster Classic champion, Casey Ashley. 5 fish for Casey Ashley here on day number 1. 5 very, very lively fish. All these fish can be released back in the water for you guys to catch for years and years to come. And today's fish, 9 pounds, 10 ounces, puts them inside the top 10, currently in 8th place. You keep catching one like that every day, and you might have to work on Sunday, but a long way from catching one like that every day. I know it's not easy out here.
It is, you know, you just have to fish, and I mean, you'll catch little ones, and all of a sudden you'll catch one good one. There's no rhyme or reason to it. You just have to keep covering water and keep the bait wet and see what happens.
Keep it going. We'll see you back here tomorrow. From Aurora Grande, California, the milkman, Jared Lintner. 5 fish for Jared Lintner here on day number 1. 5 of the right ones?
No, no.
They're not redfish, though.
Yeah, but they're a lot funner to catch, though.
Yeah, they're a lot of fun to catch. They just don't pay very well. 5 pounds, 15 ounces, puts you in 31st place. And going to be a bunch of guys battling it out there to stay in that top 50 tomorrow.
Yeah, you know, I mean, you get a 3-pounder and it makes all the difference in the world. And I fish for them. I mean, I don't know what else to do. I just fish like I do at the Delta.
It's working out so far. Keep it going. All the way from Idaho, representing the Bass Nation, Daryl Okamika. According to Bass Track earlier today, he was one of our early leaders. See how it ended up. 5 fish for 8-8, puts you in 16th place currently, and in a great spot going into day 2.
I got 5 today, and that's all I'm going to do tomorrow is go after 5 more and see if I can bring the same weight to the scales.
It'll work out pretty good if you do. From Lancaster, Kentucky, Bradley Roy. 5 fish for Bradley Roy here on day number 1. Having a great season, a former Rookie of the Year. Went into our last event leading Toyota Bassmaster Angler of the Year. And 10 pounds, 3 ounces is going to help him with that ultimate quest. He moves into 6th place with 10 pounds, 3 ounces. By the looks of things, a pretty good average in that bag there. You know, a lot of the guys that got in double digits had that one big kicker fish. You got to be feeling pretty good about your chances tomorrow.
Yeah, I'll definitely take it. Anytime on the Sabine you can catch a 2-pound average, you'll definitely take it. There's a lot of fish in this system, you know, just finding those better ones seems to be a challenge. I was blessed to catch a limit pretty quick and then be able to move around and catch a couple 2-pounders that jumped me on up there. So I'm looking forward to tomorrow.
See you back here tomorrow. From Gunnersville, Alabama, the champ is here, Chris Lane. Chris Lane obviously took a title here in the past and is one short of his limit here today. 4 fish on day number 1 for Chris Lane, 5 pounds even. Going to put you in 36th place. And as you know, anything can happen on this body of water.
Yeah, you're going to have to, you know, change it up. I actually had number 5, and he was taking his last breath. And I'm like, you know what? They were biting pretty good, so I let him go. And I never caught another one. So, you know, it's a risk that you take, and one that I'll probably take every time because I know Sabine's got ones in it that can make you, you know, win here. So, thank you guys.
Thank you. Always great to have you here. From Gainesville, Florida, 10-time Classic qualifier, Bernie Schultz. Bernie Schultz bringing his 5 fish here today. 5 fish for 6 pounds, 7 ounces, 32nd place, and we'll have to see how this weigh-in works out. Weights seem a little up this time. Is that just because of the 12-inch deal?
Yeah, it has to be that. You know, and the water's low, so the fish can't really get too far back in the wilderness and hide from us, but I don't know, man, it's a challenge.
You're a challenge you're always up for, and we look forward to seeing how it works out for you tomorrow. Our next Angler Elite Series rookie from Okeechobee, Florida, Kyle Monty. Kyle Monty with 5 fish here today. Is this your first trip to the Sabine?
Yes, sir, it is.
And what's day one impression of it?
I caught a lot of fish. I mean, I just couldn't get the size today. You're going to hear that a lot, but, you know, tomorrow's another day, and hopefully we can get a big bite or two.
6-12 puts you in 30th place. Wish you luck. See you back here tomorrow. From Auburn, Alabama, a 3-time Elite Series champion, Steve Kennedy. 5 fish for Steve Kennedy here on day number 1, and how happy were you when you finally put the 5th keeper in the boat?
I actually should have had a limit by 9:30, but it took me to about noon, 12:30, somewhere in there. Those little fish are hard to stick for me for some reason, but anyway, it's a fun place to fish. You know, when we've been here in the past, I've always felt like it was really hard to even catch a fish, and we're catching a bunch of little ones, and there's an occasional big bite, which I didn't capitalize on. So
7 pounds, 5 ounces today. Hopefully those big bites come for you tomorrow. I know you're going to get loud. From Jasper, Texas, T-O-double-D, Todd Faircloth. Got so excited there, I started coughing. 5 fish for Todd Faircloth. 9:13 puts you in 8th place currently. Bigger bites like that are going to set you aside from the pack, and sitting in the top 10 right now in 8th place. A great spot to be on day number 1.
You got your stool up here. You sit?
I got it. No, I got a promotion, and they said I could sit.
You got a promotion, huh? How about that?
No, I just screwed up my back. That's really all.
That's too bad.
Yeah. Tell me about your day.
It was good. It was hot, but you know, I didn't have the greatest practice, but, you know, was able to catch that good fish there. That goes a long ways in this derby. But, you know, I just want to say I know that people of this area have been through a lot as of late, and this is a resilient group of people, and y'all will be back stronger and better than ever. And just always love coming down here. I won the event here the first time we were here, and just a lot of great memories here, and a lot of great fans, a lot of great people, and just want to thank them all.
Always great to have you here. From Knoxville, Tennessee, former Classic qualifier Brandon Coulter. 5 fish for Brandon Coulter here today. Let's see where we get him. In our top 50, that's the goal. Stayed in the top 50 the first 2 days. 8 pounds even. That's going to do it in 21st place. Got to be happy with that.
You know, I need to get a good bite. You know, I had all just the same cookie cutter fish. You know, that's kind of the deal this week. You got to get a decent bite. But I'll tell you what, it's warm out there, and I've got a cold. You know what I got in the truck, right? A little bit of Corona, and I can't wait to go have one. And we're going to go bust a big bag tomorrow and try to get back to Knoxville.
Your truck's probably going to be pretty busy this week. From Wagner, Oklahoma, 7-time Bassmaster winner Tommy Biffle. Tommy Biffle with 3 fish here today. 3 fish on day number 1. You ever have the 2 others on, Tommy, or not the 12 inches?
No, they were all short.
All shorts. But 3 fish on day number 1 for Tommy Biffle. 4 pounds, 3 ounces, puts you in 42nd place. You're going to get another shot at them tomorrow. Comeback day?
Yeah, I'm going to have to come back. You know, it's hard to come back here because there's not very many big ones here. So you hate to get behind on the first day, but we'll go and see what happens.
Go cool off. We'll see you back here tomorrow. I know you're going to get loud. From Kalamazoo, Michigan, KVD, Kevin Van Dam. 5 fish for Kevin Van Dam here on day number 1. $7 pounds, 7 ounces, puts you in 26th place currently, and weights are up a little bit this time around, Kevin. Is that because of the 12-inch deal, or what are you attested to?
Yeah, I didn't have a 14-incher in my bag today, so it's just a tough day. You know, I knew it was going to be a tough week here, but I expected to do a little bit better than that for sure, and it just didn't go well today. So, you know, there's a lot of water here, but there's not a lot of areas with the bass, and with the water temperatures in the 90s, it makes it a challenge. But you're going to put the best in the world on a tough fishery like this, and there's going to be guys that figure it out. So this should be an easy tournament to win if you can just find that right little area. So I got a new plan for tomorrow, and hopefully we can get ourselves in a better area.
You once, as Trippman pointed out, you once won a very big tournament with 12 pounds. Does it matter whether you win it with 100 pounds or you win it with 12 pounds?
It really doesn't matter. I'll tell you that classic in Pittsburgh, it was intense. I think it's the record for the lowest win and weight, and people talk about how tough it is here. This is way better than Pittsburgh, so there's a lot of fish here. It's just a challenge with the rules, the box that we're in, with the areas that we got to fish. As good as this group is, everybody's trying to put themselves in an area that has the potential to win, and it's hard to do that if you make a long run and things like that. So the logistics are a little challenging, but tough events. Over the years, it's been, typically where I do real well. So hopefully I can have a better day tomorrow and get right back in this thing.
I know they'd all love to see it, and so would I. From Asheville, Alabama, a former TTBC champion, Matt Herron. According to Bass Track, Matt Herron was having a pretty banner day. Let's see how it all shakes out. 5 fish here today. 12 pounds, 4 ounces. He moves into second place with 12.4, just 4 pounds short of your overall leader. Of course, Greg Hackney weighed in 16 pounds, 3 ounces, anchored by a 5.14 Phoenix Boats Big Bass. And Matt, got to be happy with your start here today. If Hackney hadn't have got that 5.14, it would have been a much different story.
It's been one of the weeks. It's so hot and everything is going on that it's a challenge. I've got an area where I think I've got a few quality fish, but today I had to adjust again. So I know I'm around them. It's just going to be a matter of getting them to bite every day, and I'm committed there, and we'll just see what happens. Wish
you luck to see you back here tomorrow, all the way from Osaka, Japan, Marizo Shimizu. Marizo with 5 fish here today. Marizo learns different English words from Tripp all the time, and we'll find out what he's learning here this week. 6'4", good start to things, in the top 50 right now. What word was Tripp teaching you this week? Hot. It's a very good word for this week. We look forward to seeing you tomorrow. I got other adjectives in my head right now, to be honest. From Alabama, let me hear it for Bill Weidler. 5 fish for Bill Weidler here on day number 1. Tell me about your first day, Bill.
It was hot.
Yeah, I've heard that. I have heard that. Hot day and 5 fish for 7 pounds, 3 ounce, which is 31st. Decent spot.
Yeah, it's not too bad. I left a few on the water today. I didn't fish clean again, I got a monkey on my back. I got to get it off my back. I should have had 10 pounds and been up there today. Good thing is I'm fishing in an area I'm not seeing anybody, so I got it all to myself, and we'll see if I can't make it happen more.
Go shake that monkey off. We'll see you back here tomorrow from Lake Havasu City, Arizona, Roy Hawk. What a rookie season he's having here in the Bassmaster Elite Series. Another good day today, indeed. 5 fish for Roy Hawk. Five fish on day number 1. His first season on the Bassmaster Elite Series. Already 2 top 3s, 11 pounds, 4 ounces. And he moves into our top 5 in 4th place currently. As we start the second half of our weigh-in. Roy, halfway through the weigh-in, and you're sitting in 4th place with 11.4, so you know it's gonna finish pretty good here for you in day 1.
Woo! I am so thankful, man. I got a good one fairly early, and man, I thought, holy crud! I actually got like a 3-pounder, and I was so thankful for that. And then about an hour before I came in, I got another big one. So glory be to God on those 2 fish, man, because it was tough out there. Just super thankful. I want to say hi to my beautiful bride. I love you, baby, and I can't wait to see you in a few days. Say hi to my friends, family. Awesome crowd out here. I can't wait to see what happens this weekend.
Look forward to seeing you as part of this weekend. From Kalamazoo, Michigan, JVD, Jonathan Van Dam. Johnny Van Dam, a brand new papa. 5 fish today for Jonathan Van Dam. 5 very, very lively fish on day number 1. Once again, all these fish are going to go back in the water for you guys to catch for years and years to come. Johnny, usually when it takes 5 pounds, 14 ounces, puts you in 44th. So inside the top 50 so far.
Yeah, we'll see. It's probably not going to hold up, but I caught a lot of fish today. It's just a little bit tough to catch a good one, so hopefully tomorrow we can stumble upon something.
Love to see it. Congratulations on your start. We'll see you back here tomorrow. Here's a guy we weren't sure was going to be here. Sure happy he made it. From Pittsgrove, New Jersey, go Ike for Mike Iaconelli. 5 fish for Mike Iaconelli. Five fish for 7 pounds, 3 ounces, puts you in 32nd place. Decent start to things, Ike. And I'm happy you're here. For a while, we didn't know if we'd have you here this week.
I'm happy, too. I missed you, Dave. I'm glad to be here with you.
Well, I'm glad to be with you, too.
Yeah. No, honestly, it's, missing the event would have been devastating for me. No points and, 7-3 on the first day is a lot better than no points, so I'll take it.
Great start to things. We'll see you back here tomorrow. Our next angler from Youngsville, Louisiana, his 2nd season on the Elite Series, Tyler Carrier. 5 fish for Tyler Carrier here today. Five fish on day number 1. Those 5 fish, 7 pounds, 5 ounces, put you in 30th. Happy with that?
Man, I guess that's what I'm going to get. But I went through a lot of fish today for that. But went running, tried to find a big one, and just scrambled all day long. But never came across one. So we're going to go try again tomorrow to get 5 more and go do the same thing.
See you back here tomorrow and hopefully all weekend long. Our next angler from Louisiana, the Bass Nation national champion, Caleb Summerall. Caleb Summerall with 5 fish on day number 1. Got to feel good, get this close to your home state.
It is, man. It feels like home out there. A lot of cyber trees, a lot of dirty water, my kind of stuff.
7 pounds, 15 ounces, puts you in 25th place, and we're just past halfway point in this way, and so it should keep you in the top 50.
Yep, it's going to be a tight one. The trick to this tournament is going to be to do that again and a little bit better, maybe, and that's what we're going to go out there and try to do.
Love to see it. Wish you luck. See you back here tomorrow. From North Carolina, 2-time Bassmaster winner, Hank Cherry. 5 fish for Hank Cherry here on day number 1. 6 pounds, 11 ounces, which in 41st place, and battling it out tomorrow, hoping for that big bite.
Dude, I've been hoping for that thing since I got here. I came here sick. I'm feeling better. Out there today, I put my Groningen sun shirt on, put my hood up. I look like Yoda, just flipping at everything I can. Then I pick up a crankbait, then I pick up a spinnerbait, catch a mudfish, catch a redfish, catch a flounder, catch a bass, whatever bites. I'm just jerking as hard as I can. But, everybody talks about keeping safe and keep out here in the sun. It's so hot. This body armor, if you've never tried it, it is the real deal. It is amazing what it does for you. I've got some of the guys trying it. It's an awesome drink, but today is a special day. Bella Grace, she turned 5 today. 5 years old. I'm on the Sabine fishing. She's at home and 5 years old. So it's good. It's okay. I took her to the American, I don't know, you moms probably know, the American Girl doll store. Don't do it. Too expensive, just don't do it. But she's at home. They're going to have a big party for her. She misses Daddy. I miss them, but she knows I got to work and go back out here tomorrow and try to catch some big ones.
Everybody in the count of 3, say happy birthday for her. 1, 2, 3. There you go. We couldn't be at her party, but hopefully she heard that. From Gonzales, Louisiana, Robbie Latuso. Robbie Latuso with 5 fish here today. Looks like 5 good ones. Can this event be dominated by Gonzales anglers? 11 pounds, 6 ounces. 2 of the top 5 from Gonzales, Louisiana. Of course, our tournament leader, Greg Hackney, and now Robbie Latuso joins him in 4th place. And this event working out pretty good for the Gonzales anglers.
Yeah, I tell you, I'm liking it. I never fished tournament here, but it fishes a lot like some of the water around the house. It's tidal, and I like how I'm catching them.
Love to see you here all the way through to Sunday. 9-time Bassmaster winner from Gainesville, Florida. Oh, golly, it's Shaw Grigsby.
I like this. First back, relaxing.
2 fish for Shaw Grigsby here today, 2 pounds, 8 ounces. Tough first day, but chance of rally tomorrow.
Yeah, I'm going to have to really catch one tomorrow. I tell you what, though, I caught a ton of fish, man. You're just whacking them, and they're just all dinks. But I tell you what, it's, the possibilities are there. I always like tough tournaments because you always have an opportunity to move up and really move up big. So, you can catch 12, 14 pounds pretty easy here, and you just got to do it. You just can't lose them and miss them and all that kind of stuff. So, hey, I got to say hi to my mom. She's out there, and say hi to the family, and I'll be coming home. Probably.
Well, no, make a big comeback tomorrow and stick for a few more days. From Paducah, Kentucky, Mark Menendez. Mark Menendez, a 5-time Classic qualifier, 3-time Bassmaster winner with 5 fish here on day number 1. It's going to be key, bringing in a limit each day in this event. And halfway through the day 1 weigh-in, it looks like a lot more limits than we've seen here in the past. 6 pounds and 9 ounces, puts you in 43rd place right now, and 1 big bite away from really making a charge.
Yeah, I caught lots of keepers today, Dave, and just never got that good bite. So we'll grind on them again tomorrow and see what we can do. Every fish there I caught on a Strike King bait. And I tell you, one thing I will say, for those of you that do a lot of fishing in this area, you need to look at something called a VT2 vent, which vents your live well, puts fresh air in there as you're running, lets all the gases out. You saw Tripp had a hard time weighing those 5 little ones. That's because of the VT2 vent. Get you one. It'll help you fish.
My college roommate could have used one of those vents in his room. From Ohio, let me hear it for Fletcher Shryock. Fletcher Shryock, weighing a fish here, but unfortunately not going to register any weight today. A little bit late. Was it a miscalculation, or did you hit a delay that you didn't expect?
No, man. I just made the biggest mental error. My clocks were messed up on my Lowrance unit because I just didn't set them all week. There was an hour off, and somehow I just got the times mixed up. And about 40 minutes after I should have checked in, I realized that, hey, you were supposed to be there a while ago. So I don't know what they weighed. It doesn't matter. I felt like I had a decent day, but we're at the bottom of the barrel and nowhere to go but up from here.
That's the attitude. We look forward to seeing you back here tomorrow. A 6-time Classic qualifier. Let me hear it for Rick Morris. 5 fish for Rick Morris here on day number 1. A great start to things. 5 fish for 11 pounds and 2 ounces. That moves him into 7th place currently with 11.2. He digs deep in that Abu Garcia weigh-in bag. Get your cameras out and get a picture of that fish. It'll be seen all around the world on Bassmaster.com. 11 pounds, 2 ounces, and a great start to things, Rick, but that one bigger bite makes a big difference.
Well, you're not going to believe this, but I had another bite that was bigger than that, and I lost it right at the bow, so I was kind of sick because, those bites like that are really hard to come by. I'm fishing slow. It's tidal water. I'm comfortable with tidal water. I fished it my whole life. It's still a grind. It's still hot. I'm in it. I got a good start, so I'm really happy with that. And Texas is always pretty good to me, and Texas is very patriotic. So I want to say hats off to all our military and support your troops. And don't forget the USO, because the USO is always there for our troops. So, again, I'm going to go out and get them tomorrow. Have a good day.
Look forward to seeing you back here tomorrow. From Dateville, Alabama, Kelly J. 5 fish for Kelly J today. Kelly, does it take longer to get them out of the live one when they're big or when they're small?
It's hard to just get them in there, period. It's tough. I caught like 8 keepers all day, maybe, and that was my best 5, so it ain't good right now. But, I'm going to go back out tomorrow. I mean, you got to have that 3 to 4 pound bite to put you over the hump, and I just didn't have it today, so maybe I'll get it tomorrow.
6:14 today. We'll see you back here tomorrow. From Salem, Virginia, former Elite Series champion, the cruise missile, John 5 fish today for John Cruz. 8 pounds, 7 ounces. Going to put you in 23rd place and keep you in the thick of things.
I hope so. You know, just go back out there and keep flipping and pitching some missile baits, and we'll see what happens.
See you back here tomorrow. Always great to have Cruz here. From San Jose, California, time to get Zal Dangerous for Chris Zaldane. 5 fish for Chris Zaldane. Five very, very lively fish. 8 pounds, 13 ounces. He moves into 20th place with 8:13. Got to be happy with that for a start, Chris?
Yeah, it's a great start. You know, I come from a tidal water fishery background, and I recognize a certain tide window. And the good thing is every day this week it's going to get better and better. So, got to keep my head down and keep working.
Always great to have you here. We look forward to seeing you tomorrow morning. Make sure to get here for takeoff from Lakeland, Florida. Big Fish, Bobby Lane. Bobby Lane bringing us 5 fish. 10 pounds, 5 ounces. He joins the double-digit club. 10 pounds, 5 ounces, and he rounds out our top 10. In 10th place with 10 pounds, 5 ounces for Big Fish Bobby Lane. Anytime you get double digits in the Sabine River, you got to be happy.
That was funny. You guys said double digits. Used to 20-pound stringers, not double digits being 10 pounds. But, yeah, I'll take it, you know, and could have been a little better. So regroup and get back out there tomorrow.
It's all relative. It depends where you are, where the double digits start. I mean, there's 2 digits. It's double digits. From Sevierville, Tennessee, David Walker. Three fish here today for David Walker. And is it true that you just laid off them because it's so hot and you didn't want Tripp to have to work too hard?
I wish I had a good reason for that. I actually was trying and I didn't catch them. I don't know. It's just how it is. I mean, you pick a place to go and you throw and hope and catch one. I didn't lose any. It's just how it went. So tomorrow I'll go out there and try it again. Being stubborn pays off sometimes.
3-1 for day one start. From Minnesota, the amazing fighter man, Seth Fighter. Seth Fighter bringing us 5 fish here today, and it looks like a great start to things. Got to be happy with that, huh?
Yeah, I caught a limit. Last time I was here, I blanked, so I'm pretty happy.
Happy indeed. 9 pounds, 4 ounces. He moves into 21st place currently. So, can you get him again tomorrow?
Yeah, I think I can catch a limit anyways. I don't know if it'll weigh that much, but maybe 6 pounds or something. Got pretty lucky fish clean today, so that helps.
Well, go get him again tomorrow. We look forward to seeing you back here from Palestine, Texas. His first season on the Elite Series, Shinichi Fukai. Shin Fukai with a limited fish. Will your wife be happy this week?
I hope so, but it's not enough, so I need to catch tomorrow.
It's enough to keep you in the top 50 in 29th place with 8 pounds even. Wish luck to see you back here tomorrow. Our next angler from Mississippi, let me hear it for Brock Mosley. 4 fish here today for Brock Mosley. You ever have number 5 on?
Several times late in the day, but man, it was such a bad day for me. I started out slow and just I never could get the wheels under me. You know, I didn't catch my first keeper till 10:30, and you know, every day I've been able to catch 3 or 4 pretty quick, and it just didn't turn out that way. You know, my first 2 areas I was sharing with 10 or 15 boats in each area, and it just got to me. And you know, we'll have to regroup. I have had some good bites during practice, so you know, anything can happen tomorrow. But man, it is such a grind out there.
4 pounds, 8 ounces today. Go cool off. We'll see you back here tomorrow. From Prattville, Alabama, Big Daddy Russ Lane. Russ Lane with 4 fish here on day number 1. 3 pounds, 8 ounces. Going to be a tough day, tough start to things, but can you turn it around tomorrow?
No, it wasn't tough. I had 3.5 pounds. That was a good day.
I caught like 25 fish today. It was unreal. Just a bunch of just tiny bass. I don't know. I'm going to run that Phoenix about 2.5 hours tomorrow and just try to do something different. That's all I know to do.
I hope you get those big bites tomorrow. Wish you luck. From Knoxville, Tennessee, 4-time Bassmaster winner, Ott Defoe. 5 fish for Ott Defoe here on day number 1. Looks like a great start to things for Ott Defoe. Let's get a weight in those 5 fish. Tournament leader Greg Hackney. Ott Defoe slides into the top 10 with 10 pounds, 5 ounces. $10.5, not a bad start to things. Yeah, I bet if a genie landed here right now and said, "Hey, I'll make you a deal. We'll give you $10.5 every day for the rest of the tournament," you'd probably take it.
I would sit somewhere in the air conditioning and then absolutely take it. Yeah, no, it was a good day, probably the best I've had since I've been here, I guess. And today was a good day to have it. But our kids today, the twins are out here with us. Abby's actually in France with my mom. She's
in France.
Yes, in France. That's the right way to say it. But this week, Monday, was their birthday, and then Tuesday was Abby's. Last time we were here, it was Jenny's birthday. So if we come around September 17th, all of the Defoe family will have had a birthday here in Orange, Texas.
Oh, that's incredible, right? And we know when spawning season is at the Defoe family, evidently. From South Carolina, let me hear it for Jason Williamson. I'm just putting the math together. I mean, they were all born like within days of each other. I don't know much, but I know 9 months before was a good. Sorry, I'm getting in trouble. I'm not allowed to talk anymore. 5 fish for Jay Willie. 5 fish for 6 pounds and an ounce, puts you in 57th place, just outside the top 50, and searching for that one big bite.
Yeah, like you said, a big bite goes a long way here. You catch a 4 or 5 pounder, you get in the mix. But the good thing about it is I think the weights are going to be really tight, and it's kind of like a smallmouth tournament. If you can get a big one, you get right back in the mix of things. So we'll go out there tomorrow and try to catch a 4 or 5 pounder and get in the mix.
Go get them. I look forward to seeing you back here tomorrow. From Georgia, let me hear it from Micah Frazier. Micah, a 2-time Classic qualifier, bringing us 5 fish here today. A lot of limits this time around in the Sabine River, and want to thank all the great folks from this area. You guys always roll out the red carpet, and we know just how special this event can be here for this great community here this weekend, and we'll do everything we can to make it a celebration. 8 pounds, 2 ounces, puts you in 30th place. Happy with that?
Yeah, very happy. That's kind of run of the mill in this tournament, but I feel like I got really lucky to catch them. So I'm hoping to go out and catch another 8 pounds and hopefully be around the check range, and if not, get a lot of solid points and move on to the next one. So we'll see.
Congrats on a great start. 8-time Bassmaster winner from Bentonville, Arkansas, Mike McClelland. 5 fish for Mike McClelland. And first time we came here, I believe, he lied to me on stage. 5 fish for 9 pounds even. While he holds them up, I'll explain his lying ways. We had bass track, and it looked like he was going all the way to Houston, and he said, no, my bass track was wrong. Well, then the next time we came here, his bass track screwed up again, and it looked like he went all the way to Houston, and he almost won the tournament. I think the secret's out of the bag now.
Oh, it's definitely out of the bag, and I know everybody's out there's wondering if I went to Houston again today, and I'm not going to say until this derby's over.
All right, he can neither confirm nor deny. Don't worry, we got better technical devices this time. I'll let you know tomorrow. From Talala, Oklahoma, E-squared, Edwin Evers. 5 fish for Edwin Evers, the 11-time Bassmaster winner. 6'6", puts you in 57th place, and a big fish derby, is it more frustrating than a big fish derby or something like this with so many cookie cutters?
I like a tournament like this. Tomorrow I can go out there and catch one as big as that whole stringer. So I know they're swimming out there. It's frustrating to go through so many fish and not get a good one. That's the great thing about this place. You can go out there and you can catch all the fish you want to catch. It's just getting the right ones, and we'll see what happens tomorrow.
Wish you luck. See you back here tomorrow. From Russellville, Arkansas, 2-time Elite Series champion, Freddie Boom Boom Rubanis. 5 fish for Fred Rubanis. The whole Boom Boom crew is up here. 5'13". He's brought little people to hold the shirts to hold the fish to make the fish look bigger, I believe, ladies and gentlemen. There's only one way to make the fish look bigger. Bring out a couple of baby boom booms. Okay, the problem with being that small is you got to come to this side. Let's hear it for him, the whole Boom Boom family. So, Freddie, decent start to things, but, boy, are you shocked at some of the weights you're hearing?
I hadn't even really heard the weights. I'll tell you, I'm shocked at what happened to me today. I threw my frog, no secret, right? And I catch a nice grinnell. First thing in the morning, I got kind of excited and everything. I unhooked him. It kind of choked it, and I didn't think about it. They got real sharp teeth, right? So I take that frog and I cast it back out. A couple twitches later, set the hook. My line breaks like that. I didn't check the line. A 4-pounder just kept jumping in the pads. I'm like, oh my gosh, it was the only real good bite I got all day. Scrambled to catch what I caught. I want to thank Paul Elias. We both wanted to start on the same spot, and at the very end of the day, he let me come in and help me fill my limit, by getting on that spot. So big shout to Paul Elias, and hopefully tomorrow.
We'll see you back here tomorrow. From Hot Springs, Arkansas, Stephen Browning. 5 fish for Stephen Browning here in day number 1, and that's a welcome addition. Anytime you get a limit here in this body of water.
Well, it is. I was fortunate enough to get a decent one, and it was, it's funny because I'm not a big running gun kind of guy. I kind of like to get in an area and really milk it, but you can sit around here and milk an area for a long time and not catch a keeper.
7:13 today, and with a fish like that, we got to hold it up for our Bassmaster.com cameras. Sorry to interrupt you here, but that's a big one for here.
Well, I'm going to tell you now, that's one that I told my partner. I said, dude, you're going to have to get up out of that seat. I got to have this one. That's realistically, it's like catching a 5. Just kind of either keep you in that check range or, even possibly get you up in that making the cuts and making that top 12. So I'm going to change up totally different tomorrow. Like I said, I'm not a big runner and gunner. I'm going to get in an area and just milk it for all it's worth and hope for the best.
Hope to get you right through to the weekend. From Payson, Arizona, 3-time U.S. Open champion, 5-time Classic qualifier, Clifford Perch. 5 fish for the Golden Ram here today. Trying to ram his way into the top 50, which takes a little more weight this time around than our previous 2 visits by the looks of things, unofficially here. 5 fish for 715, 35th place. Not a bad start.
Yeah, I'll take 35th place. This is a scary one. I'll tell you what, you catch a lot of fish, but it's hard to get a nice one. And I caught a 2.5-pounder yesterday in a little area. And I went and spent about an hour and a half there today and probably caught 30 fish, and I don't think I caught a keeper. So, it was, I guess there's really not a lot of rhyme or reason. They just happen when they happen. So, I haven't caught a big one yet this week. Hopefully get a 3-pounder. So one of those big ones maybe show up and kick that weight up a little bit.
Hopefully you're saving them for tomorrow, and they all come out to play tomorrow. Ladies and gentlemen, the Bass Pro Shops at Bassmaster Elite, presented by Econo Lodge. I want to thank our great presenting sponsors, and let's bring up a former Geico Bassmaster Classic champion from Petal, Mississippi, Game Face, Cliff Pace. Cliff Pace had a great event at our last event, rolled out of town with a brand new Toyota Tundra, won Tundra Big Bass, and couldn't have picked a better event in the season to win the Big Bass title. 8 pounds and 9 ounces here today, puts him in 26th place currently. Eight pounds and 9 ounces puts you in 26th place, but as I said, your timing on that Big Bass couldn't have been better. I mean, that's the one you want to win all year long, the Big Bass title at that particular event, because you drive away with it.
That's actually the first time ever in my career that I've won Big Bass in an event. I caught a 7-pound smallmouth at Lake Erie and got beat. So what's the deal with the chair? You heard something?
Well, of all people to ask me about the chair, it shouldn't be the guy who fell out of a tree and missed a season, okay? I didn't take this event off. I injured myself, but I'm here.
Well, we're glad to have you.
I'm glad to be here. From Newport, New York, let me hear it for Jamie Hartman. Jamie Hartman with 5 fish here today. Looks like 5 good ones. 10 pounds, 14 ounces, going to put you in the top 10. In 9th place currently. $10.14 and Jamie Hartman inside our top 10 in 9th place. 5 pounds, 6 ounces short of the overall lead, but a great day one start.
Yeah, buddy, I'll take that for sure. The game plan worked to a T today. It doesn't happen very often, so I'm going to get another game plan tomorrow, run the tides the same way I did today, and see if I can come up with another good bag.
And the right side of that tides is paying out for you. From Leeds, Alabama, 3-time Toyota Bassmaster Angler of the Year, Aaron Martins. Aaron with 5 fish here today. That's right. Last time we were in this heat it was in Lake Havasu. Maryland. Nice. 10 pounds, 5 ounces. He moves into 11th place currently. '11th place currently with 10 pounds and 5 ounces. Sorry, I said 11 pounds, 5 ounces. In 11th place with 10 pounds, 5 ounces, but 10.5's good. You'll take it.
I'll take it all day long. Yeah, I'll take 9 a day for the rest of 8 a day for the next 2 days. It's going to get tough here in a few days. This place is, I like coming here. It's a challenge, and it fishes a little different anywhere else we go, and it's, it doesn't replenish, so you got to kind of strategize, save fish and stuff, and I saved my best areas today and kind of went roaming around and pre-fishing. I actually caught my biggest fish doing that, so that's kind of how you have a fish here, and I'm excited about it. I want to plug my Phoenix boat, PHX. It's awesome boat. If you guys looking for a really good riding boat that's fast, awesome boat, and I want to say hi to the family. Love you guys, and yeah, keep it hot. It's nice. You're sweating.
It's a little hot out here.
It's nice.
Yeah, okay, go enjoy it.
I'm gonna go for a run. I'm gonna go for a run today.
Okay, let's go run, please. Our next angler from Arizona, Josh Bertrand. Aaron's running, if anyone's wondering. If you see, will you be running with Aaron tonight?
Probably not. I could not keep up with Aaron, especially after fishing all day.
5 fish here today for Josh Bertrand. 7 pounds, 9 ounces. Move inside top 50 and 43rd. Got to be happy with that?
I guess I am. It's so tough out there that I think any limit is solid, and you're just hoping that you run into 1 or 2 big ones. And today I didn't. It was actually kind of hard to catch that limit. So, man, I would love to have another limit tomorrow, and I need to run into that 4-pounder. It's out there, and guys have been catching them all week. It's going to be to me tomorrow, hopefully.
I'd love to see you here on Sunday. From Waco, Texas, his 2nd season on the Elite Series, Elton Jones Jr. AJJ with 5 fish here today. How do you wean? Is it just a war of attrition, or is there anything you do to get bigger bites in this body of water?
I caught one big one today, and it was doing the same thing I've caught a bunch of little ones doing this week. And I honestly, when I hooked it, I thought it was a redfish, and I was like, this is, I'm just downplaying it and whatnot. And when it jumped, I clearly, my attitude changed.
That is no redfish. 9 pounds, 13 ounces, puts you in 16th place, and a great spot to be after day number 1 of this event. Our next angler, a 30. Oh, we're going to weigh this for Big Bass just to keep it. Not going to take over Big Bass, but just to have it for the records. We'll weigh that. 4 pounds, 6 ounces. Current leader in Phoenix Boats Big Bass is Greg Hackney with 5.14. And Greg Hackney from Louisiana, obviously leading this entire event with 16.3. Let's bring up a 30-time Classic qualifier from Weatherford, Texas, Gary Klein. Gary Klein with 5 fish here today. You like tournaments that are tougher like this, or do you like Big Fish Slugfest?
Well, I tell you, boy, this is definitely a challenge. The really good thing about this, being here at Orange, even though the fishing's a little bit hard, is the hospitality. I mean, this community has treated us all so well, and I really appreciate the support.
Always great to have you here. 7 pounds, 8 ounces. Wish you luck to see you back here tomorrow. From Connecticut, 2-time Classic qualifier, Paul Mueller. Paul Mueller with 2 fish here today. And unfortunately, due to rules, we won't let you make it up on those 3 tomorrow. You're just going to have to do it with 5 tomorrow.
Yeah, I think my bag weighed more than those 2 right there, but it was a tough day. I dug myself a hole. I'm going to have to catch them tomorrow for sure.
2 pounds announced today. Wish you luck. See you back here tomorrow. From Gonzales, Louisiana, Gerald Sporer. 2 other anglers from Gonzales. Both of them were in the top 5. Let's see if he can join them. Another Gonzales angler catching him here this week. 5 fish for 10 pounds and 9 ounces. Look at that fin freak of nature right there. 10 pounds and 9 ounces. And this tournament's working out pretty good for people from Gonzales. I think you're all in the top 10.
Well, we got a very similar fishery back home, and it's all about the grind and knowing where to be, when to be there. You don't know if you're going to get a bite anywhere. That's just kind of how we grew up fishing. Don't know if you're going to catch a fish, and so it kind of keeps me positive. And I found the area that I was most comfortable with, and I'm just going to stick with the game plan and hope that I get the bites. Today was actually a bad day for me, so I'm hoping to have a little bit better day. I don't know why it was bad, though, so I don't know if it's going to get any better or not. But I've seen some good fish in practice, and there's no one really doing what I'm doing, so we'll see if it gets better.
Well, today's about to get a lot better for you because from our last event, Power Pole Captain's Cash, a $1,000 bonus for Gerald Sporer. So congratulations. Keep making money from the last event.
That's it. We're going to keep this going all season. Thank y'all.
Take care. From Alabama, MDJ Mark Daniels Jr. MDJ bringing us a limit of fish here today. Was it tough to come by that limit, or did you get it pretty early?
Man, it's just been a tough week, man. I mean, with the weather and everything, it's just been tough, man. And I'm so happy to have every one of them fish right there. I don't know what to say. I'm going to be honest with you.
8 pounds, 10 ounces puts you in 30th place. Go get rigged. We'll see you back here tomorrow. From Gunnersville, Alabama, the 2014 Classic Champion, Randy Howell. Five fish for Randy Howell here on day number 1. Five fish for 7 pounds, 12 ounces. Keeps you in top 50 and 45th right now.
Man, it's something how many fish are getting caught. I can throw that big old Livingston frog and still catch a 1-pounder. It's amazing how mean these fish are.
It's always great to have you here. Go get cooled off. We'll see you back here tomorrow. From Newcomerstown, Ohio, Hunter Shryock. Hunter Shryock with 5 fish today. How was your first trip to the Sabine River?
This isn't my first, actually. I got I caught one that was actually made it worth the trip down here.
8 pounds and an ounce.
It's been good though. I'm glad that I came back. I fished the Open last year. I'm so glad that I made it. God bless Texas.
Always great to have you here. We'll see you tomorrow. All right, you got to make lots of noise for him. This is his honeymoon from Gunnersville, Alabama, Matt Lee. Matt Lee got married 3.5 hours ago, I believe, something like that. 3.5 hours before pre-fish started, baby. 5 fish today. 6 pounds, 15 ounces. So first of all, congratulations on the marriage, and let's hear it for him.
Thank you.
Another shot at him tomorrow. How you feeling about that?
Oh, yeah, I'm ready to go get him. It feels like it was 3 hours ago. It's been we got married Saturday, drove over here Sunday, so it's been a long week with the heat and all that. We never had a big bite today. Started in the wrong area. Going to change it up tomorrow, see if I can bring one in.
You know what they say? It's good to be here. Orange, Texas, the honeymoon capital of the world. From Ardmore, Oklahoma, 8-time Classic qualifier, the Squirrel, Jeff Crete. Jeff Crete with 2 fish here today on day number 1. 2-1. Let's not talk about today. I saw you kick. Didn't you kick Mike McClellan's butt on the internet just a little while ago?
Oh, I did.
Let's talk about that.
Well, the cool thing is that I only spent $242 on gas today. You know what I mean?
Oh.
Yeah, just on boat gas. And I ran so far. When you suck, it gives you lots of time to reflect on the way back. You know what I'm saying? I beat myself up all for 3 hours.
It's over now. Fresh day tomorrow.
Last time I ran over there, I had 2 pounds the first day and 13 the second day. And then I had some problems the third day, and I would have made the top 12. So I'm just going to do it like that.
Go get them. I look forward to seeing you back here tomorrow. From Ava, Missouri, the legendary Mr. Rick Clunn. Rick Clunn, a 32-time Geico Bassmaster Classic qualifier. 5 fish here today, Rick. Five fish for 7 pounds, 11 ounces. Going to keep you in the top 50. And the question is, can you get them again tomorrow?
I have no idea.
We'll find out about this time tomorrow, I'm sure. Our next angler from Texas, Randy Sullivan. Randy Sullivan with 5 fish here today. Looks like a decent start to things. Happy with it?
It's so frustrating. I know those big ones are out there. I've seen them. It's just getting those right conditions to catch them. That's the hard part.
8-3 today, a decent start to things. We'll get you to hold up one of those fish before we send you off to cool off and come back here tomorrow. 6:05 our takeoff time. Make sure to come down and cheer on. Had a great takeoff crowd. We'd love to have you guys as part of it tomorrow. We'll see you at takeoff tomorrow, Randy. All our anglers go off at 6:05. Here's a guy who's already took an Elite Series title earlier this year and an Open title from Spring City, Tennessee, Wesley Strader. 5 fish here today. Puts him in 16th place. A great opportunity to meet these pros. Front row and center at takeoff tomorrow morning at 6:05. Our boats leave. First boat will leave at 6:05. Come down here every day and cheer them on. Be part of the ESPN television show. 10-2, a good start to things here.
Yeah, about 8 o'clock this morning I had a limit. I had a limit pretty quick, but I made a little bait change, and after I made that bait change, things got a little bit better. But about 11 it quits, so tomorrow it'll be about 12, I hope.
Well, hopefully it worked out on day one, so hopefully it keeps working. Looking to stomp a mud hole in him, Brandon Lester. Five fish for Brandon Lester here on day number 1. A 3-time Classic qualifier. Inside the top 50.
I'll take it, man. It'll get us started. My morning started out really good, caught a lot of fish early, and then kind of got tougher later in the day as it got hot. I think they went a little dormant on me, but we'll get back out there tomorrow, see how it goes.
I don't blame them one bit. I would get dormant, too. From Huntington, Texas. Keith Combs, a 3-time TTBC champion and 2-time Bassmaster winner. 6 pounds, 9 ounces. It's just day number 1.
It is. It's out there to be caught, but it's just hard to catch a big one. I caught a few in practice, but just didn't get one today. So looking forward to tomorrow. Maybe we'll catch a couple 4-pounders and get back in it.
See you back here. From Muscle Shoals, Alabama, former Toyota Bassmaster Angler of the Year, Timmy Horton. Four fish here today on day number 1. You ever have?
That's okay. Hey, we'll get them tomorrow.
And for 4 fish, pretty good size. Right quantity, but he's got another shot to McGee.
Yeah, Dave.
All right. Our next angler weighing in here, ladies and gentlemen, a former Toyota Bassmaster Angler of the Year, Lake Quivira, Kansas, Brent Chapman. 5 fish for Brent Chapman, and having a great season here this year. Going to be pretty happy.
Yeah, it's been a lot of fun so far this year, and I'd like to keep that momentum going.
8 pounds, 7 ounces. You've done just that, sitting in 35th place, and we're going to get another shot at him tomorrow.
Absolutely. And You know, I've caught quality fish every day except for today, so I'm hoping tomorrow I'll make it up, catch a couple good ones, and hopefully be out there fishing again on Saturday.
Love to see you here all the way through to Sunday. From Little Rock, Arkansas, former Elite Series champion Scott Rook. Just 10 anglers left to weigh in. And for those of you at home in air conditioning watching on Bassmaster.com, I hope you enjoyed. 5 fish today, 8 pounds, 10 ounces. Decent start to things in 31st.
Yeah, I thought I could catch a lot more than that. I had an area that's above the saltwater barrier, and I went in there yesterday, and the water was high. Man, I had a ton of bites and saw a lot of nice fish roll on my bait. Went in there today, and the water was about 10 inches lower, and it was a grind. So I know they're there. If the water come back up, or maybe I can get one of them good bites in there tomorrow.
Sure hope you do. We'll keep our fingers crossed for you. From Lake Havasu City, Arizona, he's weighing the 5 biggest fish in Bassmaster history, Dean the Machine Rojas. 5 fish for Dean Rojas here on day number 1. Looks like a good start to things.
I'll take it, man.
10 pounds, 3 ounces. Rounding out our top 15 right now. In 15th place. By that 514 Phoenix Boats Big Bass. But 10-3 going to keep you in the mix here in the top 15 anyways, rounding out the top 15.
Hey, I'm just happy to be here after Travis. You know, it ran my Blazer Suzuki a long ways to catch those 5 good ones, but excited to be here. Thanks for the Suzuki guys for coming out, for their support. Appreciate you guys coming on out. It means a lot for the whole team. I'm very grateful. I know all the other guys are too. So thank you all for coming on out. I feel like I'm at home. It's 110 at home right now, so this is fine weather for me. I'm ready to go out and do it again tomorrow.
Go get them ready and go get doing it. From Spring City, Tennessee, Big John Murray. John Murray took an Elite Series title last year and starts off the Bass Pro Shops at Bassmaster Elite with 3 fish here today. Three fish on day number 1 with 5.5. Going to keep you outside the top 50, but another shot at them tomorrow, John.
Well, you figure one of those was 3 pounds. So, yeah, I was fishing for that size. I didn't catch enough. Go have fun tomorrow.
Look forward to seeing you back here. From Palestine, Texas, 4-time Bassmaster winner, KJ Kelly Jordan. 5 fish for Kelly Jordan here on day number 1. 5 monsters, he says. Let's see these 5 monsters. 6 pounds, 8 ounces, and a comeback, I mean, is it easier to make a comeback in a deal like that? Like if you look at the Big Bass, which is 514, I mean, you catch that and it's like having an extra day's weight.
Yeah, I mean, I thought I was around some pretty good fish. I thought if I got enough bites, I'd have the opportunity to a couple big bites, and I missed a couple good ones today, but I mean, it just didn't fire for me, and tomorrow, who knows what happens. This is a crazy place.
Crazy place, and I'd love to see you in that leaderboard. From Alabama, from Coleman, Alabama, Dustin Connell. Four fish. From Clanton, Alabama, not to be confused with Coleman, Alabama, 7 pounds, 12 ounces. Seven pounds, 12 ounces. Decent start to things, just outside of the top 50 right now.
Yeah, I would have loved to have 1 extra pound. I caught one that went 12 and 7/8. No, 11 and 7/8, and I was like, please stretch out. But I had fun today. I'm going to hang around here tomorrow and try to catch that again.
I'd love to see you all the way through to the weekend. From South Carolina, former Classic qualifier Marty the Party Robinson. 5 fish for Marty Robinson. Talk to me about your day.
Yeah, I actually caught a good bit of keepers. I just never caught a big one today, just like everybody else, But that's all right. We got tomorrow, and, a lot of guys come in with 3 and 4 fish, so they may struggle tomorrow.
5 fish here on day number 1. Get them a final weight. All our anglers leave at 6:05 tomorrow. 7 pounds, 8 ounces. Puts you in 58th place right now, just outside of the top 50. From Alabama, former Classic champion, Boyd Duckett. Boyd Duckett with 5 fish here today. Pretty easy out there?
Well, you get a lot of bites here. You know, there's a ton of small fish. It's just all about getting that big one, you know.
9-1 today, going to put you in 29th place. A great start to this tournament. Our next angler, former Bass Pro Shops Bassmaster Open champion, Skylar Hamilton. Skylar Hamilton with 4 fish here today. Four fish for 6 pounds, 12 ounces. So catching some of the right ones, just one short of his limit. 6-12 on day number 1, and he's going to be outside of the top 50, but another shot at him tomorrow.
Yes, sir. I'm going to go catch him tomorrow.
I look forward to seeing it. See you back here tomorrow. A former Elite Series Rookie of the Year from Caryville, Tennessee, Brandon Card. 5 fish here today for Brandon Card. Tell me about your day, Brandon.
Well, so I ran to my best area, which is in Taylor's. Ran all the way down there, fished 3 hours, caught 0 fish. I got one good one in here.
8 pounds and an ounce.
That fish has been, this fish has been chewed on by alligator.
So he's lucky.
I think I'm lucky, because if that alligator would have got that, I probably would have weighed in 4 pounds today.
That's true. Good way to look at it. Well, great start to things. 8-1. We look forward to seeing you back here tomorrow. From Houston, California, the BBS, the Big Bass Specialist, Ish Monroe. Ish, our 108th angler to weigh in here today, which shows everybody registered to catch here today. A lot better weights here this time around. Ish, is that due to the clear water you guys are able to fish this time around, or is it just simply due to the 12-inch deal this time around?
Well, it's a 12-inch deal. You know, when you go out there and you catch, 3 for 6 pounds and they're 14 inchers, and then you can't weigh any more in, but now you can go catch 2 more keepers at 12 inchers, that's going to put you at 8 pounds, and that's why the cut's going to be around 8 pounds every single day. When before, if you caught 8 pounds, that means you did good because you had at least, 3 or 4 of those 14-inch fish.
So it's the same but more.
Same but more because 2 more 12-inchers weigh a pound each.
Okay.
Do your math.
You did it for me. Why do I have to do it when I've got Ish?
Well, you're true, because I always got to help you out.
It's true. It's true.
Yeah.
Can you help me out now?
What do you need?
I need you to stop talking so this weighing can officially end.
Well, you got to make your money.
I'm done.
Okay, then we're done.
Okay, good night. Ladies and gentlemen, Ish Monroe, that completes your weigh-in. Tournament leader from Gonzales, Louisiana, the Hack Attack, Greg Hackney with 16-3. Right behind him, Matt Herron, 12-4. 12-2 for Skeet Reese. Robbie Latuso, also from Gonzales, Louisiana, with 11-6. Ray Hanselman Jr., Roy Hawk, Rick Morris, Justin Lucas, Jamie Hartman, and Gerald Sporer round out our top 10. We'll see you tomorrow for day number 2 of the Bass Pro Shops Bassmaster Elite, presented by Econo Lodge. Make sure to get down here for takeoff. Boats leave at 6:05 tomorrow morning.